Welcome to Certain Point of View, your first step into a much nerdier world. Be sure to subscribe, rate, and review the podcast on iTunes. Just go to certainpov.com. Thanks. And now your hosts, Ben Milton and Addy Thomas.
Hey Nerf Herders, I'm Addy Thomas.
And I'm Ben Milton.
Thanks for joining us today. We're going to talk about a comic that we just recently both read from a friend of ours. But before we get to that, just want to let you know you can find out what's happening with the weight loss challenge, just how badly I'm beating Ben.
It's badly at the moment.
Exactly. I'm down 12 pounds.
I'm up 7.
That's serious. So we'll see how this goes when it gets to actual challenges.
You're technically winning by 19 pounds.
I like that. Oh my God. I'm so much more excited. Like, I've never been excited to eat vegetables before, but it's happening now. After 30 years, it took you losing to make me willing to eat vegetables. Thank you, Ben.
I'm glad I've been able to be there to help you make a lifestyle change.
Hey. Anyway, so you can find out more about the weight loss challenge that we're doing that we'd like for you to, you can be a part of that too, and some of the competitions and challenges that we'd like to kind of plan out and make a part of this whole thing. You can be a part of that too. You can find out more about that on our website. While you're on our website, you can also find out how to be a part of the podcast, help us do what we're doing. If you're interested in doing that, that's on Patreon. You can also find our social media. All of that is on our website, certainpov.com. Right now, though, we are going to be talking about the Seance Room, just released from our buddy Ben Goldsmith, who we had on the podcast last year. I'm looking forward to having him again. We'll probably talk to him more, now that he's going to be promoting it more heavily now that the comic is finally out. But
assuming he has time for us little people.
Yeah. Maybe he's too big for us now. That's true. Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Like I'm gonna message him and it's just gonna be, I'm sorry, do I know you?
Yeah. He'll forward you to an assistant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. A handler. Really is what he'll need after this. So you read it today, right?
Yep, I did.
I read it too.
Yeah, I've been it was funny. I first went to Comixology and I was like, I can't find it. Well, I guess I'll just go to the link that he provided, drivethroughcomics.com. I got it for like $1.99.
Yeah.
Great deal. I'm already digital comics guy anyway. I'll probably buy a copy as well, a hard copy of it, just because Ben Goldsmith's been a great. He's been just perfectly honest. He's helped promote the podcast quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, he's been a great friend to the show. He really has.
Definitely.
And I'm glad that we've been able to have a small part in his success with this comic book. It's really a very cool book.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's been a cool experience to see him, just to see him before it was launched and still kind of in the ending stages of putting it together and getting it printed and working with Source Point Press to put it together. And then now actually seeing it roll out is very, very cool. Very
Absolutely, cool. Yeah. So it's closest we've been to the comic book, creation process.
Yeah, for sure.
It is cool seeing that from the sidelines. The book, definitely very interesting read, and Ben talked about this particular concept with us as well. And what's cool, very Twilight Zone-ish type of feel, like he talked about on the episode. He talked about this specific issue with us. So, I don't remember if they had decided at that time if this was going to be the launch issue. So it was interesting to know, already have that familiarity with the story.
Kind of know where it was going.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Definitely very cool. I'm not necessarily a horror guy, but I like the concept of it. I definitely like the premise of this story is so cool. I am looking forward to the future installments of it. The art absolutely it was just
beautiful.
Perfect for this story.
It doesn't look like a comic book, it looks like a painting.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Very kind of reminiscent of Alex Ross.
Yeah.
So, definitely very, very cool. Very cool look, very cool aesthetic.
Beautiful colors, the
shadows.
Yeah, it's just really cool. I like the tarot cards, the representation of the tarot cards.
Yes,
that he have, and I'm looking forward to seeing what each of them represents and how they all interact with their chosen subjects
Yes.
from a month-to-month basis. I think it's going to be a monthly comic.
I hope so.
I hope so too. I don't imagine it's going to be a weekly.
Yeah.
But it could very well
Well, if it's
easily
weekly,
be.
even better as far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned. But yeah.
Yeah. But it looks so cool.
Yeah.
So cool. And I agree. I love the premise. I think the premise is really, really cool.
Yeah.
Now, the first episode definitely has some left of the aisle political leanings in its subject matter, which is okay.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Yeah. It is what it is. But if you're really sensitive to that kind of thing, and
Yeah,
if you're going to get outraged and you're a snowflake about politics in your comic books, this isn't the thing for you.
Right.
This isn't the episode for you.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe just not this particular episode. I will say the one sort of critique I have, it's a cool sort of scenario to have in the story.
Yeah.
But I do think that it was a little bit of a leap at the
Straight
end.
to death.
Yeah, straight to lethal injection.
Yeah. I agree.
But I like the concept of it. I would have liked a little bit more time worked, maybe pull that back just a little bit and still have sort of the same conclusion. I definitely like the conclusion of it.
Of the life change, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, like that seemed like quite a jump. Like that went a little too far in terms of believability for me. But other than that,
I thought it was a great start. I can't get over just how cool the concept is, how cool it looks, and it's really, really well written. Ben did a really great job of writing really fun, interesting characters right out of the gate. And I want to learn more about the house. I want to learn more about the Seance Room. I want to learn. I am really looking forward to seeing more out of this thing.
Absolutely. Well, you can check out the Seance Room. We've got a link to buy the comic on our website, certainpov.com. While you're there, check out Patreon, check out the weight loss challenge, social media, all of that, again, on our website, certainpov.com. And until next week, stay scruffy, my nerf herders.
Thanks for listening to Certain Point of View. Don't miss an episode. Just subscribe, rate, and review the podcast on iTunes. Head over to certainpov.com.